Ever walk into like your favorite local spot, maybe that bakery down the street, and wonder how they just seem to get everything right? Like, how do they know exactly how many croissants to bake fresh every morning? What if I told you they might have a secret weapon, something powered by artificial intelligence?
Now that's an image, a bakery with AI. I like it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's kind of cool to think about. AI isn't just for like those big tech companies anymore, the self-driving cars and all that. We're going deep on this today, looking at this vision AI expert Andrew Ng has.
Mm.
He's really pushing this idea of democratizing AI, right? Making it for everyone.
It's a powerful idea making this tech that has felt, well, kind of exclusive and opening it up.
Totally. And he's saying it could be huge for businesses of all sizes, even like think about that independent bookstore you love or
Yeah.
yeah, even that local pizzeria.
Which honestly is how a lot of us interact with businesses every day, those smaller local places.
Exactly. So how does this even work though? I mean, I can't imagine most small businesses are out there building their own AI, right?
And they shouldn't have to. Right now, building AI, it's expensive. You need specialized engineers, people with a very particular skill set, and that's just not realistic for most smaller
It's
companies.
a huge barrier to entry for sure.
Exactly. But Eng's argument, it's that we can change that. We can create these tools, systems that are user-friendly, something anyone can use, even without needing, a degree in computer science.
There's no more needing to hire like a whole team of tech geniuses.
Hopefully not. The goal is to make AI itself less intimidating.
That's definitely appealing. Okay, but let's get practical. How could AI actually make a difference, like help a small business, really thrive?
Okay, picture this. Your local pizzeria, right? What if they could use AI, but with all their existing data? Things like, I don't know, past orders, weather patterns, even local events going on. They could use that to figure out, with pretty good accuracy, how much pepperoni they'll actually need on I don't know, a rainy Tuesday night.
So no more guessing games.
Exactly. No more wasted ingredients, no more disappointed customers. And from the business side, they're maximizing their profit, but using information they already had. They're just using it way more effectively.
That's really interesting. And it's not just, pizza toppings.
Not at all. Think about, like you were saying, that bakery.
Right, with the croissants?
Exactly. What if they could analyze all this local data, maybe even foot traffic patterns in their neighborhood, and predict how many more cakes they should bake on a weekend when there's a festival in the park across the street?
Less waste, more sales.
And this is what I think is so compelling about this whole idea. It's not just about like one specific industry. AI has this potential to be so adaptable. It could help almost any business make these smarter choices, better decisions about, well, so many things.
It's like inventory management, but on a whole other level.
Right. And it gets even more interesting. We could be talking like super fine-tuned customer experiences.
Okay, now that's something I'm curious about. Does that mean, like, my local bookstore, the one I'm always in, they know exactly which new mystery novel I want before you even walk in the door?
That's the potential, yeah. Like imagine AI could look at your reading history, what you've bought before, even, I don't know, factor in what other readers with similar taste have been enjoying. It's almost like instead of that algorithm online, it's your neighborhood bookstore knowing you that well.
So it's not just about convenience. It's almost like this return to that more personalized touch.
And that idea, that personalization, it ties into this whole thing about AI leading to, what some people are calling a richer society.
Which at first sounds, I don't know, maybe a little vague.
Right, but think about it. It's not just that businesses make more money. If it's done right, it could mean a better experience for everyone, customers included.
Okay, I see where you're going with that.
Imagine your local businesses, they're not just scraping by, they're thriving because they're running more efficiently, less waste, and they actually get what their customers want. That could mean a stronger local economy, maybe even more jobs. It's kind of using AI to like boost your entire community.
So it's almost like AI could be this tool for, I don't know, almost like community building in a way.
In a way, yeah. And speaking of seeing AI in action, that second source we have, it gets into some really interesting real-world examples, like stuff that's already happening, the impact it's having.
Yeah, what are we seeing out there? What are some of the big ones?
Well, customer service is huge. It's already changing so fast.
I can imagine with those chatbots and things.
Exactly. Think about it. Those really common questions, the ones they get all the time, the chatbot can handle those. Frees up the human employees for the stuff that needs a bit more nuance.
Because sometimes you do need a human touch, you know?
100%. And you've got AI doing amazing things with data analysis. Like the amount of information these systems can process, it's mind-blowing. And that can be used to make decisions in a way that just wasn't possible before.
So we're talking like smarter business decisions across the board.
Exactly. Imagine a business being able to like predict a supply chain problem before it even happens. You know how frustrating it is when
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or like when your favorite coffee shop is suddenly out of that seasonal syrup you love.
Exactly. But what if AI could help them avoid that? And it's not just inventory either. We're seeing businesses using it for marketing in such a targeted way. Like they can tailor their campaigns based on actual data, see what customers are responding to, what they're not.
No more like generic ads that totally miss the mark.
And even on the product development side, like what if you could figure out exactly what features your customers love or hate, but not just through, a survey or something? AI can analyze all sorts of data to help create a product people actually want.
Which is ultimately good for business. No wonder Bill Gates said that, a real breakthrough in AI, it's like worth 10 Microsofts.
Yeah, that's a bold statement, but it shows you the scale we're talking about here. AI is not just, a slight upgrade. This has the potential to completely change entire industries.
Yeah,
It
no.
could reshape how things work, and not just in tech, but everywhere.
It's pretty wild to think about. But part of me wonders, this all sounds amazing, but is it realistic for those smaller businesses? I mean, being able to implement all this, afford it even, there's got to be challenges.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's exciting, right? This idea that AI could be everywhere, but it's definitely still, early days. Like, it's not as easy as, I don't know, pressing a button and boom, you've got AI transforming your business. Not yet, at least.
So no AI in a box, ready to just ship out to my local bakery.
Not quite yet, no. It'd be amazing, but there's still hurdles. Like one of the biggest ones, we need better tools. And I mean that in a very user-friendly way. The tech itself has got to be something. Even someone without a tech background can wrap their head around. I always use this analogy. It's like, imagine if you had to be a mechanic to change the air filter in your car, right? That's not right. AI needs to be more approachable than that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You want to empower the bakery owner, not turn them into a coder overnight.
Exactly. And it's not even just about the tools themselves, though that's huge. There's this education piece. People, business owners especially, they got to understand what AI can even do for them, how to actually use it, not be afraid of it.
So it's like, yeah, taking away the fear factor, making this technology feel accessible, not overwhelming.
100%. We're really at this interesting point. Like, this shift is happening whether we're totally ready for it or not. And AI, it does have the potential to really change things, even in our own communities. Imagine all those local businesses we love, they're not just getting by, they're actually thriving because now they've got some of the same powerful tools that, the big guys have always had.
It's definitely a future I'm rooting for.
Hmm.
So I guess the big takeaway here is that AI, it could be this everyday tool. It's not just for tech giants, it's for all of us. And that could totally change the way we do, well, everything. How we work, how we shop, even just how we experience our own neighborhoods.
And that's what I think is so cool about all this. It's not like some far-off thing. It's happening now.
Exactly. So as you're going about your day, think about those local businesses you go to, that coffee shop you love, the bookstore where you get your reading fix. What if they had AI as, like, their secret weapon? What would that even look like? And honestly, does it excite you? Does it worry you? It's a big conversation, but it's one worth having. And who knows, maybe your next amazing croissant will be thanks to AI, right? Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. Catch you next time.